Hello, and welcome to the Rivanna Rider Game Show. Please join me. I'm your host today, and we will be playing for the very first time the Giselle game. And today's episode is Adaptation Leaders. So, I got this idea again to sort of highlight our dilemma of working with technology, working with science, working with engineering, working with art, working with math. And I see this again, the Wall Street Journal cover, although this is not the actual cover, but of Gotti, or Gotti rather, it's sort of God, Anthony Gotti. He was the one who did the Barcelona church, which evolved from his inspire loving of the nature, the climate, everything that he touched material-wise, kind of like Leonardo da Vinci did. You know, it's not a genius so much as it is being really in touch with his climate. And that climate is everything. It's your environment, it's your politics, it's your science at the time, your technology, your engineering, and your math. How did he get this thing in Barcelona, Spain? And why are people going there right now, especially to see it? And why did the Pope go there? Who is the Pope? The Pope came from the United States. What was his climate? And then also, how did the Pope elect to really see the arts as a possibility for defining our humanity and our needs? And how is science, over these many years that I've been alive, helped us in helping us with our climate? And the technology now is crazy good and also crazy bad, which happens over time. When we build something, we want to make sure, like in Venezuela was just really sad, you know, they built these buildings that were very cheap or not really well made because they wanted to get everybody into the house. But unfortunately, they collapsed. In China and Japan, they take a long time to make those structures. So anyway, this church that Gotti designed came from his observation of nature. So this is my painting of Cape Cod, and I do plein air, which means I take my prime canvas and I bring it somewhere. That was the scenery I saw. And then I came back, and I also like materials like clay. I love materials like clay. And guess what? I made this form. I was just involved with the form itself, but also because if you work in ceramics, there's a lot of scientific, technical considerations. Is that, first of all, you have to build it up without it blowing up. It has to be hollow inside. And then also, what's your patina? What are you going to put on the outside? And then anyway, when you work with clay, it's like working in nature. So we're really about the climate right now. That's why everybody's so popular. But I mean, every time artists express themselves, so here we have Frank Lloyd Wright. He started painting these sort of images, these abstract constructs. Anyway, and so everybody, okay, I'm not going to talk anymore. But what I want to say is that Elizabeth Alexander, Georgie O'Keeffe, Gloria Steinem, and Frank Walker are all artists who came here, and they talked about the climate, however it is, whether it's the people, the community, the air, the flowers, and that was important for everybody to see. All right, so, but anyway, I mean, I want to play this game today. It's Giselle is my friend from Canada who I met. I had a summer home there for 10 years, and I just painted. It was a lovely place off of St. Lawrence River, and they called it St. Francois, part of that island where she lived. Anyway, she was a captain of the Coast Guard. And while I was talking with her, and she raised Arabian horses. I mean, this woman, but who knew? She got dressed in a uniform and she popped out because she had to go save a ship somewhere stranded while we were talking. Okay, that's all I want to say. Why Giselle's name is here, because I think she was so heroic. Oh my goodness, speaking of heroes from our community and climate, have a seat, you guys.
Hello
oh my God, what are you doing here today?
Came to see you.
We just thought we'd surprise you.
Heard you were talking about the climate.
Oh my goodness, well, you're so generous.
And we're competitive, so we heard there was a game.
Oh yes, and so that's the thing. I decided this is a new game.
I see money on the table.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you the rules and we'll just, play, right?
All right.
Let's do this real quick. We are on a timeline, so you see that under there, and I point that out to you because as I'm going to talk real fast. So you have to pay attention to why I'm talking really fast. Okay. Like this one. So first of all, we have money. We have all our quarters and everything else. Now, like Monopoly, this is like the game. Oh, mate, where's my jail? Okay. This is the game you start. You put your chosen images or players, whatever you call them, here. You start, and then you kind of move around and you roll a dice, right? So we have to have the dice.
Do we have tokens?
Yeah, well, no. So here's the thing. These are plastic things. They're popular things. A lot of times I have to go back to the elementary school to find out what they are because I don't watch, necessarily. Okay, so you have to pick them out. And you have to pick out which one speaks to you.
Oh, I like this little friend.
Okay, put it on the start.
Let me see. I can't tell if it's a wolf or a fox.
It looks like a fox. I'm going to say it's a fox. Yours is
I like Waldo.
I know. Yeah, I'm going to go with Waldo.
Okay.
I'm very tempted by the South Park character.
I am too.
I also kind of like the minion.
Yeah, the minion's good also. But.
Okay. All right, but today I'm going to go with this. What is this called? What is this?
But I'm over there looking for a climate solution. That's why I got the binoculars.
Yeah, that's good.
It's so good. But that's why you are the director, right? Because you have these wonderful initiatives that you have to process and then all this kind of stuff, right? Okay, we're going to talk about that with these questions, hopefully.
Okay.
I have to remind everybody that I do not remember what I wrote. Okay? I am playing this game competitively with you. So here's the deal with this new game. And we never played it before, so it may not work.
Okay. We're here for this experiment.
I know, because
people have to innovate.
You pivot with the climate, you pivot with our community, you pivot with the science, right? It's just what we do. As people who are trying to help our community, we are open. We do all these things, right? We have pivot. Okay, so
is it a competitive game,
yes.
or are we on the same team?
No. Now, here's the thing. You're going to go.
Okay.
I don't know how this is played really. Okay, but you're gonna go. You're gonna roll the dice.
Okay.
You're gonna go 1, 2, 3. You're gonna pick. You're gonna take this off. It'll tell you how much you're gonna make.
Okay.
And then you're gonna pull out an answer. Okay.
Okay.
And remember, I don't know. I did this 3 weeks ago. I do it every day or whatever. I just put in the card. So it's really, I'm clueless too. So I'm competing.
Okay.
Like I don't probably know what the answer is. Okay.
And if we get it right, then
so if you get it right,
we get money.
No, you get it right. But if you think you can make more, or I think I can make better answer, there's on the card it says a bid, how much you can bid. And if you don't do enough or whatever the bid, and I want to bid, is that poker?
Yeah.
It's like poker?
A little bit.
It's kind of like betting on the, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's start.
Okay.
So
well, let's just learn as we go.
No, Susan starts because you're on that side. Okay.
All right. I got a 4. That's over here. So I'm going to take the first card.
Okay, if you don't mind
right?
opening the clips, which I forgot to do. Thank you so much.
Okay. Am I supposed to read it out?
Yes.
Seville's
Educational and learning
Educational.
priorities.
Okay, I thought
My
those were educational and
handwriting,
learning
sorry.
priorities are supporting community pathways. What are Charlotte? So is this a question? What are Charlottesville's educational and learning priorities? Are supporting community pathways to decarbonization?
The question is the white card. That one is the money card.
Okay.
Like that one is, how much, does it say how much for what dollar? whatever?
$1.
Okay, for $1. That's the first question.
Okay. This is the
Any question you want to pick it. Yeah.
Federal private grants, modeling what works, impact studies, placement of new solar batteries for existing solar panel users, benefit. I'm still trying to figure out how to answer this.
It's not cookie cutted answer. It's that you.
So what I will say is that, you know, there are a number of opportunities to make progress as a community and help educate our community about climate and decarbonization needs. There are some have been in the past, some federal grants available to help communities decarbonize. Those are currently suspended largely by the current administration, but we're hoping in the future more federal grants will become available. And there, you know, at C3, the Community Climate Collaborative, we work to model different pathways for decarbonization. If you're a local business, we have solutions for you. We work with several different local governments, so both the city of Charlottesville with Emily, the county of Albemarle, also the city of Richmond, and so we're learning different ways to model pathways that we can model to decarbonize our communities. And so as we learn from one community, we can share that with other communities and help educate our community as a whole on climate.
Okay, can you add to that?
I can add to that.
For how much?
For $2.
So for $2, you can piggyback on hers, right?
Okay.
And if you get it right, you get the $2. However, if I can piggyback,
All right. So I'll
get the
take this
$2.
challenge.
Okay.
So we talked a little bit about federal grant money is drying up. But we do have local grant money that we give to community members to support them in taking action and making energy improvements in their homes and their businesses. You can connect with community-led programs through the Energy Resource Hub, of which C3 is a partner, and it's a partnership between my office, the city's Office of Sustainability, the county's climate program, C3, and LEAP. We have programs for community members and for businesses to save money in their buildings, in their homes or their business facilities. We give up to $2,000 per household to make energy improvements. So that is a small pot of local grant money that we have available to folks. We can give up to $5,000 to local businesses to make energy improvements in their buildings. And we are really working to try to expand those programs and connect as many community members as possible
all right,
to
I
them.
can't compete. Okay, but wait a minute. Here's your money. You get the money because you didn't really have enough. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, just because in the end we have to count the change, so who wins?
It's all right.
Okay.
I'm good.
Next,
Okay, so
You're
my
good.
turn to roll the
Yes,
dice?
please.
Okay.
because you're the guest.
I thought you did a good job.
I thought you did a good
I
job.
want to honor you because of your
6.
climate
My
action.
little fox is going to trot down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, climate adaptation challenges.
Ooh.
All right. This is kind of my bag.
And remember,
I
we
think
have.
I think
oh,
this game
here's
is
the
a
other
little
thing.
like
Okay,
tilting in Emily's favor.
I just realized another rule.
Okay.
You can only have like a minute to answer the question.
Yeah, we are running
Yeah.
tight
Okay,
on time
sorry.
here.
Quickly.
Okay, so this says EPA, federal, local changes in regulations for industries. Do we apply here today? Well, there have been a lot of local or federal level changes to regulations, but thankfully we do live in a community where we still do care about climate action and adaptation in particular. So, or not in particular, but we have been talking a lot lately about climate adaptation because several years.
Okay, you have to go.
Oh.
Oh wait, do you challenge?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
I can add to that.
This
Okay.
makes it more fun. I'm sorry.
Okay,
So
yeah, the time.
this is going to be the hottest week of the year. We've got 102 degrees, 103 degrees, another 199 tomorrow. So one of the biggest adaptations we need to make as a community is lowering our energy costs so that everyone can afford their energy and continue to be comfortable in their homes. The city of Charlottesville, county of Albemarle have great programs through the Energy Resource Hub to help people do that. And that's what we need to focus on.
She wins.
So, but no, she doesn't.
She doesn't?
No, I'm challenging her.
Okay.
And I want to say that even piggyback on that, so I get the bid if I'm correct.
Okay.
Is that the community outreach goes further in the arts? We have the what's her name? The elephant lady.
Scrappy Elephant.
Scrappy elephant.
Yeah.
We have the recycling people.
They
who,
took advantage of some of our energy saving programs.
Wait, I'm getting the money. Okay, so okay, but and then what I'm gonna say is the farmers markets. Oh my gosh, at the farmers markets, the farmers, the conversations, everything in this community, bringing everybody together to learn how to adapt. My conversations, of course, are about my groundhogs. So I opened up, for instance, a doggy park, right? So so that my neighbors come with their dogs and they run around, and their poop is supposed to go near the fence where they
We
come
hit a
through.
minute yet?
No, yes, okay, but but yeah, do you understand? I upped you. So how much do I get with that
Oh,
cart?
it said $3, I think.
No, $3.
No,
So
$1.
$1.
$1.
All right, I get $1. You don't. Okay, go. Oh, me.
All right, your turn.
Sorry.
Also,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm doing this again. So that
Yes.
one was over. That's good. So I'm reading about the challenges, and if you don't mind, and
that was the one I just picked.
Yeah, I know, but
so John
that's the one with the question.
Forrest Dillon is the Seaville Gas Utilities new state-of-the-art technology. Oh, I know what I'm saying. From your seminar. Okay, never mind. I won't give you any prompts. Okay, but anyway. New efficient HVAC versus old leaky HVAC. Cost of locally manufactured solar versus China imports. Okay, so what's happened is the technology has happened really fast because of the microchips, the solar, everybody has excelled in terms of efficiency for different kinds of machines that are working toward heating and energy and that sort of thing. And so, in fact, in China, and they really did like amazing things. So it made it cheaper. So in 2013 even, we had cheaper, like now, in this time when I got the solar, okay, it's so cheap that I was able to get it and they installed it in two hours. Okay.
Okay.
Did you want to read it?
So China does manufacture about 90% of the solar panels in the world. So they are winning on some of those clean energy manufacturing fronts for big time. But one thing that's exciting here locally for us is that just this past year in the General Assembly session in Virginia, the General Assembly voted to enable balcony solar. So pretty soon, Charlottesville community members will be able to buy small modular solar systems that they can just plug right into their homes to help offset their energy costs.
Yeah. And I will add to that and challenge.
What? How much
Okay.
do you get?
$1. I'd get $1. So I replaced. I had an old furnace in my home. I brought in an energy specialist who actually measured the amount of energy, the size that the unit should be for our home, and find it was 5 times too big.
Wow.
We installed an efficient heat pump. We cut our energy costs in half in our home. So you can get much more efficient. There are experts at the Local Energy Alliance program at LEAP and at C3 if you are a business who can actually look at your equipment and the efficiency of your home and help you make it more efficient.
Okay, you get all the money. But the thing
job.
is, you are here in Charlottesville, and we are so lucky, both of you. Okay, so,
All right, I'm gonna roll.
yes.
Waldo's looking for solutions here.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm in jail.
Okay, so now,
What does that happen? What happens if I'm in jail?
It should say what it is. I don't remember.
I didn't conserve water. Oh, that's really bad this week.
We're having a drought,
What does it
Susan.
say on the top? Like what's the choice?
Go to jail if climate community concerns are ignored. Trump card. It says Trump card.
I don't know
0
why it says
cents.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That was a good joke.
If you didn't conserve water use, do not help volunteer at least 1 hour a week. Don't recycle. Don't try not to use
Wait, don't
plastic.
look at all of them.
I'm not supposed to look at all of them?
No, you only
Okay.
get one choice to discuss.
Okay.
But you're not
Let's talk
getting
about
any
water.
money.
Let's talk about water because we're in a serious drought right now. And I think everyone needs to do their part to help reduce water. That is taking shorter showers, making sure you're not running the water when you're washing dishes, making sure you are not watering plants excessively or leaving sprinklers on lawn. Don't
And if
wash
you
your
do, you
cars
go to jail.
outside. Yeah,
No.
we gotta protect the
Mandate
precious
it.
source of water in our community right now.
It's so important. Okay,
Yeah.
next. No, turn.
So
We're not
can I
completing.
add
No,
to her?
no, because you're not making any money.
Charlottesville does have a water conservation program that can help you save water in
And
your
it comes
home.
in your utility bill insert, so read them
Okay,
because Emily does that. Okay.
2, 3. Okay. Present day climate adaptation local measures compared to 15 years ago in Charlottesville. Okay.
For how much?
For
$1.25.
Oh, $1.25. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. LEAP. All communities in every state, how do they help save energy? So actually, we're lucky to have LEAP here. They are a nonprofit that actually my boss, Crystal Rittervold, helped envision many years ago. We got a grant to help set up LEAP. There's special state legislation that allows them to really work closely with the local government to serve our community in making energy improvements and providing weatherization services. So we are fortunate to have Local Energy Alliance
Did you get
program.
a minute?
And they
That's it.
help you save
You
energy,
can't do anymore.
energy audits in your
Okay,
home.
anybody want to piggyback and bid? I do, because I am a person who, thank goodness for LEAP in Charlottesville, because I was older and because of Biden's administration for the EPA and all that kind of stuff was all aligned, I got free solar. And then because I'm old and I had 50 less income and 50,000 less income and all the things, the criteria, and so they gave us, and then I got an HVAC from LEAP because of it. And we got, okay, so
I can add to that.
Okay, you want to add to that?
So LEAP is a part of the Energy Resource Hub, so they can give you a free energy audit of your home. They help run the city's grant program to help you get up to $2,000 per household on energy efficiency and electrification. They also run a Solarize program that can help you go solar by buying in a lot of houses together. They can reduce the cost of solar.
Okay,
So,
you get
yeah.
all the money. Okay, next.
Really cleaning up, Susan.
So,
Good job.
so Susan, you roll.
I gotta. No, isn't it your turn? That was
Didn't
the
I
fox.
just do it?
I just did it.
No, it's your turn.
This
You're up.
always happens to me. I get lost in space. All right, so where am I?
You were
You're
here.
1,
And
2,
now
3. Same.
You're just
Thank
following
you.
me.
Okay. Following the fox.
They're leaving me in
All
the
right.
dust, though. I'm
So this is
bored.
about
I'm in
quickly.
jail.
Yeah.
How did she get out of jail?
She does those things that she didn't do. She wasn't allowed to, whatever it's called. You know, this is conserving water. Okay, quickly. Climate adaptation. So locally measures compared to 15 years ago. Okay, so community. Did you turn that over? Okay.
Yeah.
Community energy is who can benefit. So here's the thing. If you have a big corporation who actually is fair in terms of pricing, utilities, and that sort of thing, or if you have another corporation who is unfair when they build data centers just willy-nilly and not consider the environment or whatever it's called. So those two things do not balance out for the benefit of giving us energy. I want to say that.
I have something to add.
Yes.
So community solar is something that was also just enabled here in Virginia, and community members are just starting to be able to sign up for community solar, which we can help you do through the Energy Resource Hub. And so-
EnergyResourceHub.org.
That's right, energyresourcehub.org. And if you are not a good candidate for solar on your home, you can join a community solar program, save money on your electricity bills, and still get some of those advantages of solar without having to have it installed on your own home.
Okay, no.
And I want to add to it,
Okay.
because when we're talking about community energy, we are also talking about, we operate a municipal gas utility here in Charlottesville, and C3 is currently helping to lead a study with the city as a partner to decarbonize that municipal gas utility. We're having a community dinner in July next week, and so we want you to come and see the decarbonization pathways, give your input, and join in that effort.
Okay, you get the money. Now, who's next? Quickly, we have one more thing.
It's Susan's
I gotta
roll.
Okay, over here.
Good. So, quickly.
I'm gonna go to 30-second answers.
Okay, 30 seconds.
Okay, what is it? Adaptation trends, no plastics at supermarkets. Virginia versus France. I can't speak to France, but what I can say is when I was in England, everywhere I went, there's recycling, there are compostable straws, always, everywhere. Everything is efficient and clean. You don't get, there's not even an option to get plastic bags in grocery stores.
Do you know why or more?
Well, I have a little something to add that's locally relevant. On July 1st, which is Wednesday, Virginia's foam-free ban goes into effect. And so no styrofoam after Wednesday.
I have something to add.
Okay.
France, actually, when I was in Europe in the 80s, they don't have money for oil. So their refrigeration, so their no air conditioning, there's no, what we're talking about?
Natural gas?
What?
Natural gas?
Plastic. You can't, plastic is petroleum. We are nuts to mess up our resources by perpetuating plastic for everything. Stop using it. Okay, thank you so much. Wait, quickly, do I get the money? How many? Okay,
yeah,
we don't.
You or Emily. Split it.
Go.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cost of living, getting expensive. General cost, time, and labor, companies, local houses, or business. Well, what I can say is the cost of electricity in our region has gone up about 45% over the last 5 years. And so the less energy we use, the more that has an economic benefit to our budgets, and it also helps us lower our energy use and our fossil fuel use.
Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop the game.
Okay.
All right, so
Give Emily that money.
Do I get money for that?
She
Yes,
should get
I'm
money.
sorry. Yes, she gets all the money. How much? Okay, you can have that. Okay, so now. All right, here we go. So now we're going to tally up all the money, but also we want to thank you so much for being here on Charlottesville Public Access TV. I hope you make a program now that you see what it involves, like a lot of stress. No, because we have David Delahunt here, you can do podcasts and everything. Here's the studio, it's all equipped, it's ready to go. It's one-man band over here.
And Robin's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Robin's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, that's not the point. The point is that I'm.
Though I feel like I'm being judged by the Pope as he is
Right.
Looming over my shoulder.
The history of this Pope is incredible. But thank you so much, Emily and Susan. I've known you for years now, especially Susan, who, C100. Okay. So thank you. That's it.
All right.
We're done.
And I'll be giving your money back because I'm a local government employee, and so I can't keep
Well,
your money.
who won, actually?
I got
think Susan won.
$2.75.
Okay.
I have $2.
So you get the pizza, and then